lot of recent success for the flyweight contender and former title challenger Brandon Royval. Certainly the title fight against Alexandre Pantoja late 2023 did not go his way, but he responded in kind against Brandon Moreno, and just given the electricity that he brings to the octagon, he's always on that short list.
There's nothing like watching Brandon Royval fight, John. Like, his ability to just do whatever inside the octagon is something that I really am jealous of. The fact to be that free, to be rolling for submissions, to be throwing 20 punches at a time. Brandon Royval is hell on wheels inside the octagon. Let's see if that leads to a victory tonight.
The Hellcat, Brandon Royval, is back tonight. Brandon Royval, he has graced the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. All right, so the road to UFC Golden Glory at 125 pounds goes through this man, and you gotta be on in every facet of the game if you're gonna dethrone the champion.
Or even give him a challenge. I mean, we have seen him time and time again take fighters who look so good against everyone else and make them look very average. He is just a tremendous athlete. He's a great champion, and he's a guy that with the confidence of that belt feels like he will never get beat.
And for the first time this week, he started talking about guys like you, simultaneous double champions, potentially wants to move up and challenge for a second belt, must defend this one first. Let's see how it goes. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tale of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Brandon Raw Dog Royval. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Asu Almabayev.
Third party Mark Goddard will handle the action for this one.
Let's go.
All right, Brandon Royval back on the proving ground tonight, remains on the cusp of championship greatness. What are you looking to see out of Raw Dog Royval here tonight?
A lot of jabs, a lot of footwork, a lot of feints. He fights out of Factory X, and he's one of those guys that looks like he fights out of that gym. Tremendous fighter. Use that length to get a victory. Oh, big elbow.
Royval traditionally fights like a bat out of hell, a little bit measured here, working off the jab.
I love Royval's style. I love his aggressiveness. I love how he likes to get forward. I love how he likes to fall with that lead hand to try to hit you with the jab. Royval is very high level.
Man, he is approaching this fight like he's double parked outside. You'd like to see the early aggression.
And he's not getting met by much resistance. He's overwhelmed his opponent to this point. He needs to continue to press.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
Royval's looking really good early round one. Oftentimes his boxing leads the dance, and those hands look crispy here tonight.
It's very difficult to get going like this soon. But when you look at his timing, you look at his range and distance advantage, this man's got it.
Somehow his opponent stays upright.
That was beautiful, John. The way he was able to avoid and evade and allow his opponent to walk right into that one.
Raito a little bit stunned, holding on to him now in the clinch.
But that's smart, John. He's trying to recover. He's trying to knock the cobwebs off after he got hurt.
Head kick blocked. There's that cross to the head again, and you can overwhelm him all night. He's not going to stop with the volume. He doesn't get tired.
No, he does not get tired. He knows exactly what his intentions are. Right now, he's intent on landing this cross.
Under a minute to go in our opening round. Just misses with the right. Oh, both fighters land simultaneously. Final seconds of round one. Round two is next. All right, that's the end of the round, so the complexion of this one may have changed a little bit. You see the cut above his eye sustained in that round. One of the best cut men in the business. He'll get in there and try to close it up before it becomes a bigger issue than it already is. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance.
And it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Brandon Royval. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he got hurt bad.
Man, it's hard for me to relate to the toughness. He rocked him pretty good there moments ago, but looks like he's recovered.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He's back, but he was hurt very bad.
Tags him with the straight. Nice job there. Oh, well-placed shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, my goodness, what an elbow. Another one.
Oh, man, he's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might need a level change to try to get a takedown.
Let's see if he goes to set up the hook again. He has really done a nice job punctuating his combinations with that hook tonight. Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time up there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. Hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on...
Oh, my goodness. That is hooked by him there.
I mean, that was a similar blow. That might be the one that we look back on and say that was the start to the end of the fight.
And there it is, you see it all the time. fighters getting crispy on the feet, humbled by a takedown.
That was good. He was fighting a flawless fight. The takedown can really level the playing field, and that takedown right there was timed perfectly.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over. You see there's a cut above his eye, sustained in that round. And now the cut man comes in. He'll have 60 seconds to try to close it up and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Good. Good. Let's go.
Round 3. Clipped him with the right hand there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Back to his feet. Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be coming right now.
Oh my goodness, he got his head snapped back again.
He got hit again. You better keep those hands high. Big right hand.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he did it and knew! The undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world!
Oh my goodness. Him and his team said they would win this fight and they would win it impressively. That's exactly what they did. Congratulations, champ.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Royval.
Oh, I'm flying out of my seat. We got a new UFC flyweight champion tonight, DC. We knew it was going to take a big effort to dethrone the champion. He gets it done.
I mean, the excitement that you showed